students. Every quarter, I have the opportunity to address you in the index, and while we're happy to continue that tradition this quarter, I also wanted to speak to you directly through the index and student commission websites, and with what I hope will be the first of many different web videos produced by both student groups. First and foremost, though, I wanted to talk to you about last quarter, and if you'll bear with me, I wanted to put it in a little bit more of a historical context. When President Paul Lamont Thompson resigned his post at Kalamazoo College in 1948, he left behind what Emeriti trustee Marlene Francis called a troubled institution. Questions swirled around the campus about tight finances, scarce resources, and declining morale. Professor Emeritus Robert Stauffer also highlights this lack of leadership in his research on the college, adding that it led to a student strike that same year. As I read Alicia Petty's March 9th column in the index, I could not help but think of 1948. Not because I wanted to relive 1948, but because I think K is better today than during the events of 1948. In my inaugural address almost a year ago, I called on members of this campus to work together as equal participants in the boiling pot of ideas we call Kalamazoo. Students, faculty, staff, and administrators working together is my vision of President Alan Holden's Fellowship in Learning. And it is my belief that only cooperation will make us at home on this fair Arcadian hill. Unfortunately, administrator and student tempers have flared over multiple times this past quarter, and the pot has boiled over multiple times this year. As Alicia pointed out, the student body has become extremely frustrated with the lack of transparency on the part of the college. This is nothing new. I had the opportunity the other day to sit down with a friend from the class of 2009, and he told me about the trials and tribulations that came up with the Upjohn Library renovation several years ago. Much like Angel Field, the library renovation had to happen, but students need to be more aware of the process and involved in it as well. To say transparency is solely a K issue would be unfair to our administrators. It's a systemic issue that I hear about from my colleagues at other institutions as well. However, I know that K students are ready to change the norm, and I hope our partners in the administration are ready to change it too. In an effort to show that we are serious, last quarter Student Commission set a two-pronged agenda focused on student interests, and we stuck to it. The first prong focused on our Student Code of Conduct, particularly event policies, the hookah policy, and the placement and execution of Good Samaritan and medical amnesty procedures within existing policies. The second prong pushed us as a commission to examine campus housing and the overall sense of community here at K. While we certainly will continue our discussions of the Code of Conduct this quarter, it is my hope that we will do a better job fostering that sense of community this spring. In fact, I can't think of a better time to foster community than spring quarter. It's during spring that we as a campus are whole again. Most of our juniors have returned from their faraway studies, and the sun draws out our better moods. Love is in the air. Cat, crystal ball, and of course, Fraylon allow us to express ourselves. Building Blocks, now at Western Michigan University, allows us the opportunity to engage with Kalamazoo's various neighborhoods. Finally, as is forever etched on the front of Trowbridge Hall, we learned that the end of learning is gracious living. I encourage you to fully embrace this quarter. There's nothing else like it. Further, Student Commission will do its best to help. I hope that you will vote in this Friday Student Commission election. Not only is it your opportunity to select your representatives, but also all four races are highly competitive for the first time in a long time. In addition to further carrying out our agenda starting again next Monday, Student Commission will host our annual triathlon on Saturday, May 14th. And I both challenge and encourage you to participate. I also challenge each of Student Commission's secretaries to find a way to integrate their work with other campus activities. And I challenge each and every one of you to participate fully on campus this quarter. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, Student Commission will continue to provide you up-to-date information about tuition and financial aid. We also hope to partner with the President, the Business Office, and Financial Aid to help you better understand any changes to state and federal budgets. If there's one thing that all of us can agree on, we strive to